new video this morning out of Gaza. The Israel Defense Forces publishing footage of what it says is Hamas tunnel at Al-Shifa Hospital. The video backing Israel's claims that Hamas used the sick and injured as human shields for a command center stocked with weapons and ammunition. It's a 60-yard tunnel running about 3 stories underground, replete with a blast-proof door and a firing hole to attack invading Israeli troops. Robert Sharman is live on the ground in Tel Aviv with more. Robert, good morning.
Good morning to you, Nick. All eyes are on Al-Shifa Hospital today as this video also making the rounds on social media. What you see here, the IDF says, is video of Al-Shifa Hospital from October 7th of armed men entering Al-Shifa Hospital, leading some people in who are injured. They contend that the armed people you see in that video are members of Hamas, and the people there who are receiving treatment are hostages, which they say is evidence that Hamas has been using that hospital as an effective command center. The other thing, you mentioned it as well, Nick, is that there's more focus on these tunnel systems in the Al-Shifa Hospital area. This one that they say they found here, 55, 60 yards or so in length, over 10 yards down underneath the surface as well. They say there's no business for anything like that to be in a medical center if that's what the hospital was truly being used for. The IDF also saying that there's a big focus on humanitarian efforts at that hospital today. Listen to this.
The reality is, of course, what a very dire situation, and that is precisely why we brought 6,000 liters of water. That's why we brought food supplies, humanitarian medical supplies, and also incubators for the babies that were evacuated. So there is a humanitarian operation that goes hand in hand with the offensive activities against Hamas.
You hear that talk about incubators for babies. That has been a huge focus as the world watches Al-Shifa Hospital in the last couple of days. There's apparently been a joint effort between the Red Crescent and the UN to get over 30 premature babies out of the Al-Shifa Hospital. Today, they're in a hospital in Rafah and are expected to make the journey into Egypt a bit later today. The other thing that people are talking about is humanitarian aid. Fuel, a big one here, with the Israelis making an agreement to allow 2 trucks worth of fuel in a day. The UN says that's not going to be enough, but those 2 trucks are supposed to be earmarked for running the sewage systems and the water systems, which are paramount within the Gaza Strip. But aid groups saying that they need more in order to run telecommunications and other systems that they have in place inside of Gaza. Adrienne?
All right, Robert, we appreciate you as always. Thank you and stay safe.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.